Hey, Tim Unker here, and in this video, we're going to make a small little worksheet on a Google Chromebook. We're going to make it based off logarithms. We're going to make a small one, and we're going to use some Python to do it. We'll make an English, Spanish version. Uh, Checking in. I've been fostering a puppy. Let's see. Let's see. Anyways, so I've been a little busy. But what I'm going to do is I am going to um, just start from basically a fresh Linux install. So I just installed Debian Linux on this Chromebook. Um, did a sudo apt update and sudo apt upgrade. I'm going to go through and install my favorite terminal emulator, which is Terminator. So to do that, I do sudo apt install Terminator. And I'm going to let that run. That's going to take 10.7 megabytes of space. So I'll let that run. And we'll go through the set of Terminator, how I set it up. Um, and then we'll get started. So it's kind of like, hey, you can follow this and configure it, get some ideas on your configuration and your text editor if you want as well. All right, so went ahead and installed that. So I'm going to actually exit out of this and go in here and open up Terminator. This is going to create and I'm going to pin it while I'm doing that. Okay, so now I have it open. Let's go to preferences here. I want the window maximized. I don't want window borders. Go to profiles. I don't want the title bar. The font, we'll stick with that for now. Scrolling, I don't want the scrolling bar, so I'll disable it. And I close. And let's exit and then restart it. Okay, so now we've got it fully restarted. Okay, so what I can do is look for Terminator terminal themes. Go to here, this GitHub profile, and it's Halloween, so naturally I'm going to want to search for Dracula. So let's go here. Scroll down. There's a whole bunch of themes. I might do material too, put one of those in there. Anyway, so go to Dracula. All right. So I'm going to go to the raw version of this file. Move this back down here. Copy all this. Okay. And then let's go here and I'm going to CD into config. And then list the storage, CD into Terminator. List storage again, and then I want to open the config file with Vim, so I'm going to do that. So I'm going to move down here and go to the end here, and then I'm just going to do Control-Shift-V to paste in the Dracula theme for the terminal. And let's go here and just space this so it matches the formatting of the other one. All right, so that's all I do. Paste it under profiles. Make sure the formatting is correct, but it's basically just a color. All right, so I'm going to quit out of this file, cd to my home directory, and now I'm going to set up, I'm going to actually exit out and restart. I can probably do this more efficiently, but all right, so now I'm going to right click on this, go to preferences, go to profiles, click on Dracula. I don't want to show the title bar. Let's increase the font a little bit to Cuisine. Let's do Cuisine regular. But actually, there's something else we can do here. I'll select that. Let's see, scrolling, I want to disable that for this profile. Then I want to go to layouts here, click on Terminal Child 1, and instead of default, I'm going to pick Dracula. So it's going to boot up with Dracula. So I'm going to close that. Let's exit out of this. Let's restart it, and I'll show you. You notice the colors have changed to a Dracula theme. Pretty cool. All right. All right. So let's exit out of this for a minute. I want to get a different font. So let's do Menlo TTF. All right. And we'll search there. I think this is the file I need. Let's move this up. Okay. 5 minutes of messing around. I want to download this. Oh, wait, I have no internet. What's up with that? Okay, never mind. I got cut off there for a minute. Okay, so it downloaded. All right, so I'm going to see it's in the folder, my regular download folder. I downloaded twice. Okay, I'm going to copy that and go to my Linux files and show hidden files. And we've got, well, we need to create a new folder called .local. So .local. Okay, I'm going to go inside of that, create a new folder. It keeps downloading. This is a little bit annoying. Called share, and then go into there and create a new folder. And I'm going to call that fonts. And then I'm going to go into here and paste that. Okay. Dismiss that, close that out. Go reopen Terminator. Okay. And I'm going to right click, go to preferences, go to profiles, go to my Dracula. That's the one I'm using. And click on the fonts. And now if I type Menlo, I get Menlo regular. So I'm going to select that and close. Okay, and that changed my font. It's a little bit thinner, a little bit fancier for coding. All right, now I'm going to create a Vim Rc. So I'm going to do vim.vim rc. All right, this keeps downloading. That's really obnoxious. Let's close out this browser for a moment so it stops doing that. All right, so I'm going to go to insert mode here by pressing I, and then I'm going to say syntax on, then set no compatible. Okay, then file type plugin indent on, set tab stop equal to 4, set shift width equal to 4, set soft tab stop equal to 4. And I'm just setting up some basic settings. Set auto indent, set smart indent, set number, set relative number. Okay, then let's set term GUI colors. Now I may actually install a Dracula theme, but I think for today's video, we should do Peach Puff. All right, I think that's good enough. Okay, so enough messing around. I've got to get going to work pretty soon. So I'm going to quit out of here, and I'm going to make a directory called Python_math, and then what did I say we're doing? We're making a worksheet? Okay. And then I'm going to cd into Python math. Let's make another worksheet, or make another directory called logarithms. And then cd into logarithms. And let's create some files. Well, let's create one file. Let's create a file called logarithm.py. And let's just vim into that directory. Notice we got that nice peach puff. Okay, now I'm going to increase my font here so you can see it with this nice peach puff text editor. Okay, I'm going to go to insert mode and create a class, and we're going to call that class logarithm. And we're going to instantiate that class, and we're going to pass in the self. We're going to pass in the base of the logarithm, and we're actually going to pass in the exponent. And whoops, and notice, yeah, see, Now it indents because it has that colon under it. So it's smart indenting or auto indenting. I don't know, one of those. Anyway, so I'm going to say self.base equals base, self.exponent equals exponent. Now I'm going to create a function and I'm going to call that argument. That's going to be the argument of the logarithm. So I'm going to pass in the self and I'm going to say, let's call this find argument, make it more specific. And then we'll have the argument variable that we'll return at the end of that. And that's going to be the self.base. And we're going to raise it to the power with 2 asterisks of the self.exponent. If I can spell. Okay. And then we're going to return the argument. Okay. Oh, by the way, if you want to switch down to normal font size, you can just do Control-0, and that switches back to your traditional font, but we're going to make this bigger for the video. Okay, so I'm out of that class now. All right. And I want to escape and GG to go to the top, and then also escape and then GG to go to the top, and then I for inserting import random, and escape G to go down to the bottom of the file, capital G. And that's going to allow me to use random.choice. So what I'm going to do is, whoops, press the wrong button, random num list. You'll notice on my videos I've created a couple of these. These are open lists. And what I'm going to do is I am going to fill it for X in range, and this is going to be kind of silly. Let's go from 2 to 6. So we don't get the numbers too big, okay? And for X and 2 to 6, we're going to take the random number list and we're going to append the X value, okay? And that's the for loop for that. All right, and now we have to create a couple files that we're going to write to. So we're going to have logarithm underscore file. That's going to equal, we're going to open a logarithm file dot markdown and append to that, and then we'll have a logarithm underscore file underscore solution, and we're going to open that one, and we're going to take a logarithm dash file dash solution dot markdown and append to that. Okay, so that's opening my 2 files. Now we're going to create a for loop for our problem. So we're going to say for problem in range, let's do 10 problems. Okay, we are going to start writing. So we're going to take our logarithm file and write. We're going to write an F string, format string, and I'll say problem, and then the number of the problem, and we'll have some formatting with a double slash ends. Give me some nice formatting there. For this, let's do a heading. Since we're doing a markdown file, let's do a second level heading. So that's how we do that in markdown. And then I'm going to do a logarithm file, and we're going to write another F string. We're going to write basically a log, and then let me take a look here. We go to superscript, markdown, see how we get that. We can do HTML. That's right. So we're going to do some HTML. So we'll do sub, and then we're going to have to pass in the base. And we have to randomly generate the base from each of these. So what we're going to say is base equals random.choice, and then we'll pass in the random number list, okay? And we're also going to have the exponent as the same thing, equals random.choice, and we have to pass in the random number list, okay? So that's going to give us a random base. All right, so now we're done at the base. I'm going to close out this subscript tag, and then we want to pass in Well, we want to create a new object, so or new problem. So what I'm going to do here is say new problem equals, we're creating an object, so logarithm, and we're passing in the base and the exponent. Okay, and we're going to go here, new problem, and we're going to call the find argument method. And okay, and then we're going to say equals x, and we'll close that out. And before I forget, we should go up here somewhere, and we should take this logarithm file and write something like a heading, which is logarithm problems. See how the time is? Oop, I got to get to work pretty soon. Logarithm problems. Let's do a /n/n. And we're going to do logarithm underscore file dot write. And we'll say something like solve for x. And then do a /n/n. And all right. And then we'll go down here. And so we've written the problem. Now we're going to just do some formatting, and we're going to write 3 dashes here, a /n/n to end our problem. At the end of this, we want to go to the end of this one and do a /n/n, maybe another /n and another /n, just to get some spacing there. Okay. And actually, we want 10 problems, so I'm going to go up here, and I have to make this as 11, so I just did that. Okay, now we're going to do logarithm file solution.write, and we're going to do another f string, and then do the problem, and the solution is actually going to be the exponent. Okay, and logarithm problem file solution.write. We're going to do an f string here, and we're going to say x equals, and it's going to be the exponent. And we'll close that out, but we have to do a /n/n there just for formatting. And we're going to take this and write just at the end, do 3 dashes there, /n/n. Close that out. Let's close the files. We're going to close the logarithm file. We're going to close the logarithm solution file. Okay, and we're closing that. Cool. All right, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to open a terminal, and I'm going to run this by doing Python 3 and then the name of the file, which is logarithm.py, I believe. Yep. And it ran. Okay, and now if we list out the storage, we'll notice that we created a logarithm file .markdown, logarithm file solution.markdown. Okay, so I'm going to exit out of that, and then I'm going to explore the files. So I can go here. Let's take a look at my logarithm, and we got some nice spacing there, so that's good. And we see log subscript 3 of 243 equals x. So that's 3 to the 5th power. So let's actually go and explore and make sure that x equals 5 is our first solution. X equals 5. Yes. All right. So we've created this correctly. Now let's look at our options. Markdown to PDF. Online converter, markdown to PDF.com. Thank you for creating this. Let's select a file and go to our Linux files, Python math, logarithms, logarithm file.markdown. Let's download should begin automatically. Okay, show in folder. We've got our problems. Awesome. All right, now let's do our solutions. Go here. And let's show it in folder. Got our solutions. So I've got this worksheet. I'll put it up on Teacher Pay Teachers for $1 if you'd like to support my work. If you like videos like this, please like and subscribe and hit the bell for notifications, as it really helps the channel grow. You can also give me a star on GitHub or follow me on GitHub, as that's a nice way to show support as well. I'll leave the algorithm for this on the GitHub profile. So you can, basically, I'm leaving the Python file on my GitHub public. You can take a look at it. So, if you don't want to spend the $1, that's fine. I get it. You're a teacher. You can take the free version of it and, mod it for your own needs. I hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. Hopefully I'll get a few more videos in. I've just been pretty busy with the foster puppy. So anyways, thanks for watching. Have a great day. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one.